Video surveillance is about telling stories about situations. Was there a fire? The smoke alarm said there was. Perhaps it was smoke, or was it only dust? The video will tell the story. So let's dive in and understand more about the world of video surveillance. Let's start by looking at the market overview for video surveillance. The market in North America is roughly $4 billion market, with a 20% growth rate in the IP video market. This is an incredible growth rate since the IP video was virtually non-existent 10 years ago. By 2016, the video surveillance market will grow from $4 billion to almost $6 billion. Most of that growth can be attributed to the IP video market. The analog market will continue to shrink over the coming years. When considering analog versus IP, analog is about getting the cheapest form of video surveillance, while IP is about getting the best resolution. Many of the Aegis products will be retiring. The new video products will be branded as linear. When referring to an Aegis camera, it is now in reference to an older version of a surveillance product. Newer video surveillance products are referred to as the linear branded products. When looking at the market with our new linear branded cameras in hand, we will be focusing on the IP cameras, NVRs, monitors, and encoders. Nevertheless, we will still support the analog side of the market. There are 4 different market segments. The DIY, which is the do-it-yourself market, is the first market we're going to cover. These are products that you can find at places like Home Depot that snap together very easily. They are very low resolution, low cost, and come in either analog or IP technology. The second is the RES, for residential market, which is similar to the DIY market, but is typically installed by a home security company, which may sell the system along with monitoring as a 2 or 3 year contract. This is similar to how people today buy mobile phones via a 2-year contract. It lowers the upfront costs and spreads it out over time so it is more affordable. The third is the ECO, or the economical market segment, which is traditional analog, commercial, and residential installers. This group is very focused on analog solutions and typically provides service to retail customers in a cost-conscious manner. The Eco Security installer likes analog because it is quick and easy to install, no IP addresses or networking to worry about, and they get to pull cable, which is a large part of profit margin for the installation. This segment is all about CCTV, closed-circuit television, using 70-year-old video standards. Security installers market segment are having difficulty moving on to IP solutions. New technology, IP and network-centric, is outside of their comfort zone. The fourth is Pro. The Pro market is very network savvy in comparison to the other markets. Infrastructure, software, and IP addressing requirements are well understood. This group usually installs very large projects, such as airports, power plants, and large commercial businesses. This is the market that is allowing the IP video market to grow so rapidly. And this market segment is moving downward to the Eco segment, thus putting pressure on the old analog installers. In this presentation, our primary focus will be on both the Eco and Pro markets. With the rise of demand in IP cameras, these two groups are starting to blend together. Those within the Eco group are providing mixed reception regarding the IP video integration. Some are refusing to move away from the analog versions, while others are not trained enough to smoothly transition to the IP-based cameras, and others are embracing the IP video market without hesitation. Some of the market trends that we are now seeing in the video surveillance market include a transition from analog to IP cameras, higher resolution of IP cameras. The sweet spot today is 2 to 3 megapixel IP cameras. Cameras that can switch from day to night mode by physically removing an IR cut filter, which enables the camera to see in almost total darkness. Moving from box to dome cameras. Shifting to H.264 compression standards. Wide dynamic range, or known as WDR, allows the camera to adjust to the bright and dark areas of the field to view automatically, thus providing a better image. There are several video analytics, such as people counting, advanced motion detection, object detection, face recognition, etc., that are all in the market today that solves very specific issues. They're very expensive, but the price is coming down and the analytics are getting even more accurate. The biggest trend today is getting the video to your smart devices, such as iPhones, iPads, and Android devices. This can be a tricky endeavor since the video streams go through firewalls and will be transmitted over a low bandwidth cell phone network and maintain a connection with the device while transmitting the video stream. The bottom line is that the consumers want it all to go on their devices, so video is always accessible to them. Basically, it's having the video in your pocket. Let's turn our attention to the Linear Video Ecosystem. This is Linear's video ecosystem. Red is for capture, where we offer analog and IP cameras that capture the images. These cameras come in many form factors and technologies. Blue is for storage. We offer network video recorders known as NVRs that record IP camera video streams. Green is for viewing. This is all the various software that includes a public view monitors or PVM and other monitors. Gray is for integration. The first of which is the E3 One Box, which integrates the access control with video recording and leverages our partnership with Digital Watchdog. And in the middle is the cloud. This represents the infrastructure to transmit video over the LAN, WAN, and Internet. We have partnered with Vidutron, a well-respected company that has solved many of the issues of powering cameras via Power over Ethernet, known as PoE, and transmitting video over great distances up to 6,000 feet. The following slides will discuss some of the common video issues that you should be aware of, and other issues that have been solved. There are two issues that are not completely solved that still exist in the market today. The first is that not all IP cameras are created equal. There are different compression standards, data transmission protocols, and software incompatibilities. To solve this problem, two standards have emerged: the ONVIF and PSIA. ONVIF is a predominant player in the market. These standards will help establish the standards for all IP cameras to better communicate with the various software applications. The best way to keep up to date on software compatibility is to check the documents posted on the Linear website or contact tech support. Second, the bandwidth of video transmission across networks is always a concern. There will always be limits. Knowing the bandwidth limitation and working within these limitations is critical to a successful IP video system. The following are some of our video issues that have been solved. More resolution is now available with the IP megapixel cameras today. Video apps are now available and offer video in your pocket. Low light, night vision, and wide dynamic range cameras that can see in the dark add great value to surveillance. Industry standards is a dual power for analog cameras, supporting both 12-volt DC and 24-volt AC. For IP cameras, dual power means supporting 12-volt DC power over the Internet, or PoE. Major compatibility issues are solved with the standards such as ONVIF. Using these extenders and the right network topology, cameras can be located up to 6,000 feet from the head end or network closet. In the next few slides, we'll discuss some key features of the video surveillance products. Key features include the following. First is wide dynamic range, which is the ratio of brightness to darkness captured within an image. For example, a camera mounted into the ceiling that faces the door leading to the outside. Once the door is open and the sunlight invades a darker room and changes the lighting dramatically. A camera within a wide dynamic range is capable to adjust to the change and show a good amount of detail within the field of view. All of Linear's cameras support either digital WDR or Premier Pixum Nightwolf WDR solution. Day-night is the ability to see in almost pure darkness by using the IR cut filter. At night, the mechanical IR cut filter removal converts the camera from a color mode to a grayscale night vision mode without any outside light. The camera can see in almost pure darkness. Third is the IR illumination, which is another feature that allows the camera to see at night. These include distance limitations of 10 to 75 feet. The IR emitters are nearly invisible to the human eye. Fourth is vandal housings, which are made out of aluminum metal and are designed to protect the camera from getting damaged by vandals. Fifth is the IP66 rating, which is a dust and waterproof standard for outdoor mounted devices. The IP65, IP66, and IP67 all refer to the mounting standards for the outside mounted devices. The higher the number, the more resistant the camera is to water and dust. The standard for the commercial outdoor cameras is IP66. Sixth is the power is available in different levels of each of the analog and IP cameras. First is the 12-volt DC, which is used for short distances. Then the 24 DAC, which is used for long distances that get power from a central power supply, or PSU. Third is the PoE, or the power over Ethernet, which is used with IP cameras. This solves two problems by powering the camera with power and transmitting the data over the network. It simplifies installation so only one cable is needed to connect the camera. Fourth is the power injectors, or PoE midspans, which can be used to centrally power the cameras. This provides an opportunity to place an uninterruptible power supply, or UPS. IP cameras require software on various platforms such as smartphone, tablet, browsers, PC applications, and video management systems, VMS. The software is the glue that binds the video systems together. View and control cameras are available for just about anywhere: smartphones, tablets, or PCs. You can store video on a network video recorder, an NVR, or connect to other storage devices on the network. You can also use a video management system, or VMS, to manage all aspects of cameras, storage, and playback. The ONVIF is the prominent standard in IP video solutions. Linear IP cameras are ONVIF ONVIF version 2.2 Profile S compliant. There are over 1,300 ONVIF 2.2 Profile S compliant products on the market today. Now Linear is a part of that list. The video surveillance market continues to evolve and change, and we hope this presentation helped to keep you up to date on this important security application.